Holidays imefika, and you all know what our Kenyan households will be cooking for Christmas. You cook chapo in your household, and then you go to the neighbors, they are cooking chapo, and then you go visit your grandma, akona pilau. Pilau is what you'll be cooking later in the day, and then before you know it, your cousins wamewa invite over, and it is rice and the old beef or mbuzi imewekwa soup and all that kind of a viazi thing, nyanya, dania. That is what most Kenyan households will be cooking, and I have no problem with that. My own relatives will be cooking the same. This is like giving you the vibe to try something else. It doesn't have to be what I'll be showing you today, but there are some of the recipes I like making with corn, and I want to share those with you. Let me know what you think in the comment section. It is where we do that, and without wasting time, let us cook. This is a very simple dish that we are going to be making. If you like mahindi, if you like bacon, then this is a must try. So we have bacon, we have corn. So what you need to do ni kutoa maji yenyewe and rinse it. The rest will be step by step what we will be doing. If you don't have any spice that I will be using, do you. This is so tasty, and I am so hungry. Thankfully, we can eat and then clean my jiko. Umeona vile ni chafu, but through this, I had no energy to clean anything, so I need to eat and get energy to do that. You can top it up with your cheeses or some sour cream situations. Anything that you want. Just know that anything you add to your foods inaongeza back the calories, but it is not bad to just enjoy once in a while. It is a good food. Tastes so good. You can also put it in your your favorite wraps, and then you put your cheese in the oven for some minutes, and then boom, yummy food. Bon appetit. For the vegetable part, you can use your favorite vegetables. Spices, obviously, use whatever that you like. I actually use what I have, and I think it will give me a good combination. I call it pizza pancake. We do flour. Again, you use depending the amount of shenanigans you want to make. Then we do some salt. We are using self-raising flour. If you're using another type of flour that is the whole purpose, make sure that you use some baking powder. That is sugar. That is done. So the next thing is to add the rest of the stuff, and we have our red capsicum there. You can get a yellow one and mix. It will look so cute. but I am out of that at the moment. I only have red ones. So 1 egg, the amount that I am making, 1 egg would be okay. If you're making many, obviously you get 2 eggs. Then we do a can of our cannellon. Well, another corn. Make sure that if you're using the canned one, you drain and then you rinse. You can use water for the first time when trying this recipe. Please use water and see how that goes. But for me, I want to ongeza more protein in this, so I will use buttermilk, aka maziwa lala, maziwa mala, and some water. So like 2 parts maziwa and 1 part milk. What did I just say? I want to do lime because I think it will combine so well with this shenanigan. So see what happens. Our butter is completely done. So what you need to do is use mafuta. You can do any that you like. This combines so well with butter, so we do butter. Let me clean this as we continue cooking. I like them like more brown. Remember what I told you? I already tasted one. I'll show you that one that I tuned. You see that one? This one had a tip there. Nika tasty if my lime worked, and for sure the lime adds the kick that I wanted. Make them first without madoidoming, you know. Try them first with water or milk. Milk or water won't make that big difference. The good thing when you try them with water is that you get the exact taste that they have, but the milk gives you that like silky softness, which of course buttermilk gives better situation. I think they look like a little bit burnt, but at this point they are nicely cooked and they taste so good, and I just like them like this. You can serve with your favorite juice, milk, tea, soup, anything. You can also add another thing that you like. My oven is preheating and it's the perfect time ya kufanya this thing together. Oh, and I don't need this stuff because whatever flour I will be using is I'm using measuring things, but for sure I won't be measuring anything. These are just for scooping, and I can't tell you how many scoops to use because I don't know you will be cooking for a family of what. That is salt I am putting while I tell you stories, and then I will also estimate the sugar, and then yeah, the story was I don't know you're cooking for a family of how many. Also added is baking soda or bicarbonate of soda. So remember, it is always good to mix your dry ingredients first, otherwise you will bite something here with a lot of salt, another with. This is a no-brainer, just mix them. And another thing that should be mixing here is the cornmeal. So I will do half the packet here. Time for our wet ingredients. 2 eggs there. If you doubt them, you can always beat them kando. The next thing is this sweet corn. This is already drained and rinsed, and the reason why I'm using this is because it is on sale. Otherwise, what I do, because I'm not fancy and I'm not rich, is I wait until Carrefour puts the corn on sale, and then I go grab as many as I can. I come, make them, cook them. You can microwave it, right? You can also chunk them like mine, and I am using, this is enough because I will also be using some buttermilk. This is Lala, and Lala has fat, obviously. So if you are like not a dairy kind of a person, then if you use water, you will need to use some oil or melt a lot of butter. You can microwave it, right? You can also chunk them like mine, and I am using, this is enough because I will also be using some buttermilk. This is Lala, and Lala has fat, obviously. So if you are like not a dairy kind of a person, then if you use water, you will need to use some oil or melt a lot of butter. Mix this. I will keep on adding the Lala. You don't have to worry about the white corn flour because this is white corn flour, but if you want the yellow one, you can get it from Health U stores. Obviously, you will pay a lot. At the end of the day, it's corn flour, and then you see the maize and the egg will give you that brown, like golden brown look, your cornbread. So don't worry about small things. We're mixing this to get the best consistency bread. And it is funny because one moment you're looking for a mixer, and then the next minute you don't want to, oh wait, forget about that. You can also get another can or more corn and then process it. We blend kind of equal cream corn, and then you add it here. This is our situation. We put it in the pan. I don't know what dimensions, really anything to make it a bread or a cake, like around 20 minutes. The top should be golden brown, and for sure you will know when it is ready. Look how moist this is. Wow. And you should taste it. If you're not going to try any other cornbread whatever recipe, then try this. For sure you're going to like it. I'll also link my cornbread without the corn recipe to you, and you are for sure going to like it. You can also serve it with your favorite tea, like I will be doing. You can do dessert with it. Just make some fruity kind of combinations and serve it with it. It really tastes like good. I already have carrots in there, and the next thing that we are going to put is, like, in no particular order, actually you can put anything. Let's do some yellow onion, and then we do some green onion, Then we do our can of corn, some zucchini, courgette, yes, and then we do the ham. I forgot to mention that the corn was rinsed because I don't like whatever they put to preserve. That is salt. We do paprika, then we do black pepper. Remember, for the spices you just put whatever that you like. Then we do turmeric, garlic powder, onion powder, and ginger powder. I leave for spicy food. And then we do water. You can do chicken broth, would be perfect for the ham. This is a 1.5 liter kind of slow cooker, and by the way, the soup tastes better when you cook it slowly. So if you don't have a slow cooker, I suggest that you put it kwa the smallest burner, and then make sure that you cook it mbila haraka. So mine will be here in the slow cooker, that is for 4 hours or something. So catch up with you later. Look at our soup. Nice. So you can tell already someone ate and someone is me. This is perfect for me. You can also do soup thickeners if you do, but obviously if you know the vibe that I am going for, you know very much that you don't need to add anything else. But maybe you can do butter, because why not? Freeze this vizuri. All what you need to do is wait for it to chill and then package it in your Ziploc bags and store this. Can stay for so long, 4 months plus. But why would you do that? It only takes a minute to put everything together and yeah, put the slow cooker in the motor. And anyway, in case, just in case, our soup is ready. If you're going for like a low carb kind of a situation, you know this is enough food for serving and it is very healthy and yummy. But if you need some extra power, you load it up with some bread. You slap sana mbaya na hii. This is a brown bun situation. You know what I remembered and went to look for it? Look at this. It's Christmas and I'm using, anyway, you know I am not fancy, so acha niache kukuchocha. We do butter. Do you want to know what else slaps? Baguette. You can't go wrong with his. 1, because it is crunchy. 2, because it is crunchy and nice. So what you do is you cut some. The good thing about the baguette here is that because of the crunchiness, you just cut some pieces, throw it in the soup, and trust me, it is something else. Well, that is not something I do because I don't like doing that. Kata tudogo, and then throw it in the oven, crunch it up, and then zikiwa super crunchy, I put them there. Right now, if I put it, the spongy like part of the bread, it has soaked the whatever, and I don't like that. Anyway, we continue. What next are we making? Let us do something else. The last in this series for now. There are so many things you can make with corn. But for today, the last is salad, obviously, because it's easy, it's yummy, it's doable, it's okay. So my onion there, that is red onion, and I put some white or red vinegar, white wine vinegar or red wine vinegar, just to maliza that taste ya kitungu that I don't like. If you don't have this, or you don't like the idea of white vinegar, white wine vinegar and stuff, okay, what is this? Must be a kitungu thing. If you don't like that, then do some lime kidogo, although we will use it later, but the lime directly on the kitungu will make sure that the pungent like smell. This, when it interacts with the vinegar, immediately it removes that, or even the lime. Okay, let us continue. What is next? What is next is something that I don't like cooking, but I like eating it raw, and tomatoes. I would also have preferred the cherry tomatoes, but again, I don't have, so it's okay. Do chickpea cooked, and of course I picked a can from the supermarket. These things, they cook for a million years. Anyway, you soak them overnight and then you put them like in a pressure cooker kind of a situation. They cook fast, but I didn't have that time. Another can, yeah, our corn. Remember, corn is the king right now in this series. Okay, rinsed, all of them rinsed. I don't like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't like the whatever that they put to preserve, doesn't slap. Okay, cucumber, because why not? Next is salt, obviously, and then we do some black pepper, the only two spices that I'll be using, and then we do some olive oil. Start this to make sure that they get mixed nicely before we continue. Oh, and you know what else I wanted to use? Maybe I need another tomato. What do you think? Maybe I need another tomato. I don't mind raw tomatoes. I wanted to use celery, but turns out sijui nilinunua ikiwa aje. Actually, it wasn't like sliced or cut, because I'm not fancy. I bought the sticks. Turns out they are not as fresh and they don't taste as good. I'm thinking about throwing these in my vegetable broth next, so I will keep it, but I won't use it for this. I need another tomato, but meanwhile, avocado. I added 1 tomato, so let us koroga this to mix with the rest. And then you can do parsley, danias. I don't like them in the salad. You can also add some cooked vegetables like carrots. I am not going to use any cheese here. Feta would be good. I don't know whether I have any feta. I don't like mayo. I thought mayonnaise eggless itakuwa better for me, but I tried it, didn't like it either. Nika scoop tu kamoja, but better than nothing. This is Greek yogurt. So if you don't like mayo like me, or mayo if you fancy, then you can use this. And I want to mix it. I don't think nikona space enough, so I'll use the bowl that had avocado, and I have mustard. I'm using this. Okay, kidogo tu. We put some honey. You can also do brown sugar. Mix this. Oh wow, you know what I remembered? I have chicken, ya broth. So chicken ya broth means the chicken that remained after I made chicken broth. So I will add a few pieces here. of chicken, just to ongeza the protein part of the meal. So for the salad, what I do, I prefer using the chicken breast, the farmer like part of the squishy meat that remains. Finally, our salad is ready. All what you need to do is chill it a little bit. Chill it or serve some immediately. I like it when chilled. Yummy. Try another thing, try this one. This one, yummy. This is nice. This is very good. Listen, try those. If you don't like any, you will not cook it again, you know. And it is good to be food adventurous, because that is when you discover the things that you like. So which is your favorite? And if you're Kenyan, what other things are you planning to cook, so that you don't just eat pilau, mchele white, chapati, repeat for a week? Anyway, that's irrelevant. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know what you think. My name is Rachel, in case you forgot. I'll see you in my next one. Remember, it is Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 1 p.m. local time. Let me eat my salad, and I'll see you